I'm going to turn my video off, Shirley.
Okay.
You don't see me. And we're recording now. And what I'd like you to do is just do your thing, okay? Or do you want me to ask you questions?
You can ask me questions and I will answer.
Okay, that sounds great. So let me put you on full screen first. Okay. Hi, this is Shirley Jackson from the Sociology Department. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Great. I'm so glad that you could be here with me today because you and I had talked about extra normal as something to use in classes, and you just went ahead and used it on your own, and I wondered if you would tell us a little bit about sort of what your thought process was and how's it going.
I actually used the extra normal assignment for all of my courses this semester, and what's interesting, and I'll see how it works out because they haven't gotten to that particular assignment yet, but I've incorporated it into an introductory sociology course, and I've also introduced it into a mid-level course, and then finally to a graduate seminar. And I'm going to actually speak to the graduate seminar and the intro classes because they're at two different extremes and they have two different knowledge bases, which I think will add something interesting to the whole process of doing the extra normal assignment. So in the case of the graduate seminar, it's a seminar, race, class, and gender. It's a course that has students from a variety of different disciplines, so not just sociology. But because it's an interdisciplinary course, it gives students an opportunity to try to take the main theme of the course and apply their knowledge to whatever discipline or issue they think is most relevant and would like to teach to the rest of the class. So the way that I'm going to do that particular assignment for the graduate students is to allow them a little bit more free rein in how they want to actually utilize the extra normal assignment. For the introductory sociology students, they will be paired up, as will the graduate students. I actually may have enough time with the graduate students where I can have them do their assignment in singles. So I have to decide whether or not I want to do it in pairs or in singles with them. But for the undergraduates, definitely they'll be working in pairs. And for them, their goal is going to be to teach sociological concepts and relate them to real-life situations. And I want them to have a little bit of fun with it. I want it to be something that is sort of definitely getting their creative juices flowing, getting them to use a sense of humor if it's appropriate, something that's provocative and thought-provoking, if you will. So it really depends on how the students want to actually utilize that particular project in teaching the concept that they've selected. And I'll be giving them some ideas, and we'll have some time in classes, in both the undergraduate and the graduate classes, where excuse me, where we're going to be spending some time just looking at some options, if you will, some different kinds of scenarios that might be of interest to the students, just to get them thinking about how they might want to interpret the project, and then work through the process of the project in terms of, you know, finding some kind of theme, deciding what kind of script, what kind of movements, and so on that they'll incorporate. So for the students, when I introduced that particular project to them this semester, they all kind of looked at each other and laughed because they thought, okay, I thought this was a sociology class. And here they are doing technology, and what they're finding out is that they're already doing technology in their day-to-day lives anyway. Now they're doing it in a way that is in a course, but will still allow them some freedom, some leeway. So it seems like it'll be fun. I'm actually looking forward to what will happen in the end.
Well, what I'd love to do is to cycle back to you and find out, you know, what does happen in the end. And,
oh, definitely, definitely.
You know,
I can share my hit or misses with you.
Right, that sounds good. But you know, like you, I found it compelling, and I found it to be really enormously productive in ways that I didn't even imagine.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank you for sharing this story with us. and we'll cycle back.
No problem. Thank you so much, Allison, for asking me.
Okay, take care.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
How was that?
That was great. How did that feel to you?
Oh, fine.
Good. Good.
I was hoping my tongue wasn't red from the red velvet cake.
No, actually, I did not see a red tongue. So what I'll do is I will get this straightened out. And do you want to see it before I put it up? I mean, I'll get you a copy of it.
Oh, you can send it to me after you're done. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm flexible.
Great. Yeah.
You have enough things on your plate.
I do have a lot on my plate right now, but it'll all be all right. You know, the only way out is through, right?
Well, let me tell you, I've never been so happy to see a long weekend come in my life.
It's true. But you know what?
I'm getting rid of everything I need to do today because it has just been, oh my God, I've just been so busy. So
you know, my husband called me up today to say, oh, by the way, do you mind, you know, because I was hoping for this weekend, right? And he says, oh, by the way, my boss is asking me if I can travel to Rochester to help them to do X, Y, and Z. And I'm thinking, like, no, you can't do that. You cannot do that. So we'll see what happens.
Actually, you should have said sure, and then you just spend the entire weekend eating, eating popcorn and watching old movies on TV.
Yeah, in our dreams, Shirley, in our dreams. All right. Well, listen, I'll let you go, and let me know. You know, I guess when you have your next meeting for the trio, because I hope to continue to be involved in whatever way I can to be helpful.
Okay, and Patricia was actually very, very, very thrilled that you, and she did say when we met by phone on Monday that she was really happy that you were just so interested in participating, although you're so busy, but you would still be able to, chime in. That is really appreciated because it needs to be done.
Well, and one of the things too is that I for whatever reason I'm pretty good at when grants are being written, being like that critical friend reader in a very positive and constructive way. And that's something that I know that I can do as you're going forward. And then, I think we should see, I'm happy to help in whatever way I can. And we should see, I'm sorry, I can't get my camera to go back on. So, but we should,
no, I cut mine off.
Oh, okay. Well, we should see what, what we can